spot. Here's the spot. Woo! We're going to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. The bug out bag, the emergency bag, the apocalyptic bag, the bag that's going to get you out of a tight spot. Now, this is nothing more than a backpack computer bag here, but there's a lot of pockets in this bugger, a lot of zippers all over, cute stuff that can hold a lot of stuff. And I've been shoving stuff in this bag for 3 years, and I have no idea myself what's all in this bag. But for the purpose of today's show on Backwoods Vic, I'm going to show you and remind myself about everything that's in this bag. We're going to take a look at some of the items, identify some of the purposes, and hopefully someday you'll be like, I need a bug out bag, Backwoods Vic, and you gave me the plan. I hope there's some items in here that you like. You can make your own bag, your own items, but this is a good base. Alright, I've laid out everything in my bag here. I've got a mess, but I've got so many items here, I don't even remember half this stuff. So you need to get out of town. Whoop, bye-bye. You need to get out of town. You need to get out of town fast. You need a bag of items that'll get you there and will give you an opportunity to survive for a period of time. This bag is not going to last you forever, but it's a good start. It's probably more than the next guy has. So take the time, collect a few items, a little bit at a time. Just collect them up, put them in a nice bag. $5 bag. Got this at like one of those stores where they sell the used clothes and this and that. I was digging around in there. $5 bag. Awesome. And top 10. Let's just say top 10 items you need. Number 1 in mine is these matches. In a waterproof container. I got her stuffed full. But matches, excellent. Probably my number 1 source. I'm not going to pack it all in the bag. It takes much too long, and we don't have that kind of time. Number 2. And, top 10, not 1 through 10, just in my top 10. Parachute cord, multi-purpose. Whether you're making a shelter, you need assistance getting down a very sharp decline, you tie it to a tree. I mean, just, you name it. Parachute cord on top of my list. This saw right here. Well, let's start with a knife. Knife is in my top 10. So we got matches, we got parachute cord, we've got a knife. A knife, obviously you need to cut the parachute cord, and to skin a rabbit, and to work your fire starters. If your matches, matches don't work, you're going to need another tool to start a fire, because fire is number 1, next to shelter. So, knife, very important. So we got 3 items there. My next item that is pretty important to me is my saw. This is a great saw. This isn't any saw. This is a great saw because this one cuts on the push and the pull. And so my daughter used this, and she was cutting wood like crazy. And I've used it. I really like this saw. So if you're looking for a good saw, find one that cuts on the push and the pull, and take your time to read up a little bit on the reviews and find yourself a good one. This one's like a switchblade, but very nice tool. That's in my top 10, the saw. So I got 4 items in my top 10. What's next? I think my emergency phone, I have a phone too, but my emergency radio, big time help out there. And let's just say we want to listen to weather. All right. Oopsie.
Precipitation 60%.
Oh.
Wednesday, partly sunny. A 20% chance of light rain in the morning. Highs in the lower 40s. Northwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour.
Ah.
Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows near 30. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour, shifting to the west after midnight.
There you go. Look at that.
Thursday night, mostly clear.
There's like one mosquito in the woods, and he's after me.
Friday.
You also have FM. Okay, all right. Anyway, wasting time. I would say that this radio, communications, you know, is your cell phone going to be any good? Don't know. Don't know. Really, I doubt it. I really doubt it. But I want to be able to hear what is going on. If there's anybody trying to communicate out there, trying to spread the emergency message, and I'm like, okay, well, where's everybody gathering in this disaster? Guess what? Hopefully this will tell me. Top 10 radio. Oh, top 10. I got 5 items in my top 10 right now. In the top 10. Don't go anywhere without it. I mean, that's just me. But this is like a pom-pom of joy. I mean, you gotta carry some toilet paper around with you. You gotta have a spare. This is not even enough. I'll probably have a case of it in my truck as emergency. Top 10 toilet paper. Top 10. Let's go with this. Water purification. You do not know if you're going to have a water source. You may be drinking lake water, creek water, mud puddle water. You may be digging a hole next to a cactus. I don't know. But you're going to be doing something, and you cannot drink that water. You need to either filter it or boil it. Those are probably the two biggest. A filter is a nice short term. This will get you on the road, get you moving fast, right? You have just experienced a major catastrophe. You are running down the street, and you're like, I can only run like 2 miles, and I'm like, I need a drink. You see a lake, there's a creek, there's a pond, boom, you're drinking. Because you need a drink, because if you don't hydrate, you're going to dehydrate, and that's going to happen real fast. Top 10. Because of that same reason, I package these together. These can go together. Okay, too much noise. These are my top 10. Let's just go with these. Top 10. I need these to boil water. I'm going to put the water in here I collect. I'm going to collect it with these little bags. I'm going to collect it however I can collect it. I'm going to put it right in there. And then I'm going to boil it in a fire. And like, I haven't seen a mosquito for days. And now I'm trying to have a little fun out in the woods. And they're everywhere. You need to boil water. You need to boil it before you drink it, or you need to filter it. So, I'm just going to throw these water collectors in with those. They're small, don't take up much room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more items. Emergency blanket right here. I should have, like, I have a family. Oops, there's another one. You know, if you've got emergency where you run into hypothermic situations, or for shelter, These little tiny emergency blankets can serve many purposes and great for any kid. Really inexpensive little item that takes no room, but can really save your life. So, emergency blankets, number 9. Okay, this is going to be tough. I have to go with the first aid kit as my number 10 item. A number 10 item, and this is like a family pack, you know, because I think it's worthwhile. I mean, jeez, think of all the things that could happen. Bug bites, poking sticks in your eye, stuff like that. Who knows, you know. I don't probably need such a big bag, but I had the room. If I have the room, I'm going to pack as much first aid stuff as I can. I should have more even in other areas, splints, blah, blah, blah. But this will get me a long way in an emergency. Top 10, there it goes. Other items that aren't my top 10, I'm going to go over them a little bit quicker now. Because, you know, we only have so much time on this video, but whoopsie. Flare, or, yeah, flare. Okay, you want to talk about flares? Talk about flares. Seems like I want to, so I'm going to tell you. Not everybody needs to carry this. Just something that I feel would be a good way to find other people in emergency, or in emergency let people know where I'm at. What's on sale at a store, discounted, pretty cheap. Pretty cheap when it was on discount. Another way, you want people to know where you're at. You're lost. You're out in some foreign ground somewhere. You don't even know where you're at. You can lay this out, hold some sticks into the corners. You know, find yourself a nice fluorescent type marker that if you're lost, people can find you. I know we're bugging out. We're trying to get away, right? But at some point after you get away, you may want to be found. Yeah. You may want to be found. You may not want to be found, but you may want to be. So you got to bring a little bit of everything. Alright, I'm going to go over the rest of this kind of quick. I packed some fire sticks, fire starters. Alright. Fire, like I said earlier, is primo important. You know, your matches may run out, you know, this, that, you know, you can... I'm going to show you some different things later on about fire starting, but just for today, just talking about the fact that you need fire, put some items in the bag. In the bag. You're going to need them. I've got multiple little tinders, multiple ways to start fires in my bag. Matter of fact, what's in here? More matches. Or is that pins? What the hell is this? I'm pretty damn sure it's matches. I'm pretty sure it's a backup match to the backup match. Candles. Always good. Emergency light. This should be in my top 10 possibly. An emergency light, a flashlight of some sort. This is handy. Does the little blinky thing. You name it. Nice. Nice. Ibuprofen. Adult, children. If you have children and you're expecting children, and if you're not expecting children, maybe you're going to run into children on the road, you're running away, run down the road, and there's a child with a headache. I don't know. But child ibuprofen and adult ibuprofen, because I don't know. It's good stuff. You can't function if you got a bad headache. If you pull the muscle, you know, you need to cool that muscle down, relax it, so you can continue on. And I don't understand why all these mosquitoes are out here. Like, it was like 38 degrees, like last night or the night before. Cups, cooking your food, you know, and simple, metal, stainless steel. Whoop, cooking up ramen noodles. Whoop. cooking up your beef stroganoff, cooking up your chili macaroni. I don't bring a lot of food. I intend to pack some other food as I'm running out of the house. I'm going to be like, okay, I'm gonna need some food, but I keep some in the bag, some real quick, because like if it hits the fan, it's that fast. At least want something. I gotta have something along. So, maybe I won't have time to pack. I don't know. Who knows? Can openers, because I intend to find some food on the way, and it might be in cans. I need these little can openers. I've got an awful lot of them. So, they must have been cheap. Made in Canada. That's what it says. Got quite a few of them, different sizes. I don't think anything real crazy about them. They're just little can openers. And I have this one too, just in case, a little more energy efficient or whatever. Salt, pepper. I want to, if I'm going to be eating crappy food, I want crappy food with salt and pepper. That's the bottom line. You don't know what you're going to get out there to eat. And I want some food that tastes good. Signal flares, campfire starters, also another source of starting a fire, or signaling for help, ground flares. So I had the air flares and cheap little bag of ground flares. Good stuff. Of course, this will be carried on you, your little, whether it be a Gerber or a Coleman or bloop, bloop, bloop. You're going to be able to use this bugger for a multitude of things. The knife, the pliers. Now this is something I added. Some type of hatchet. Some type of tool for cutting wood, for splitting wood. This is a smaller one. Not overly useful. I do have a bag just for in the woods that has a little bit of the larger tools in it, a little different setup, but this is my emergency bag. This will get me by for a while. I mean, it'll get me some dry shavings for starting a fire. If I have a log, I can take and break up sticks by hitting the log on the top. I can split some wood. I can do all kinds of stuff with a little tool like this. Very small, does not take up a lot of room. Mosquitoes are going to chase me away. Surplus store. Whoop. I've used these in the past. Compass. If you don't know where you are, at least you can know what direction you're traveling in. And of course, the old duct tape. Don't leave home without it. It's good stuff. I don't even know what the hell I would use it for off the top of my head. Maybe I need to wrap up a bandage or something. Tape is always good. And last but not least, I could have bought some little metal spoons, forks, knife set. I still may, but I had these around. It's just a cheap plastic fork set. 48 forks. How many meals can you eat with that, eh? There it is. That's it. Bring your glasses, because if you can't read the directions on how to make your soup, you're going to be in trouble. So hopefully you got a pair of glasses if you need them. Bring your cell phone if you got it. Bring this, bring that. Add whatever you want. Fit it in the bag though. Maybe you're going to have two bags. One for you, one for the spouse. Maybe one bag for each member of the family. I don't know. There's a lot of options out there. But the bottom line is, have at least one bag. Start with the small things. Start with the top 10. And from there, you can build on it as you got time. At least you'll be semi-prepared. Carry it in your car when you go on a trip in the winter. Carry it in your car all the time. Bring it along with you. That's what I have to say about the bug-out bag, the apocalyptic bag, the emergency bag. probably the best term for it is an emergency bag that will get you at least out of a tight spot, a tight situation, no matter what it is. So many reasons why you could use this kit when you might have the need. I would start now. I would start putting one together now, and you can always work on it. It's a work in progress. And thank you for coming out of the wild, out of the beautiful wild. I love it. Thanks for holding on to my sunglasses, old tree monster. Um, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna pack this up. I'm gonna get back, and I'm gonna take care of the rest of the day. But I appreciate you stopping in, checking it out. We're out in the wild. We're enjoying life. We're doing good things. The leaves are falling. Look at the leaves. Oh, they're falling. Because it's fall, and I love fall. And I'm gonna spend some more time out in the woods today. So, Backwoods Vic, tell your friends. Take a moment, if you do have a moment, and like and share right off the old YouTube page there. I'd appreciate it. Spread the word, and hope to have more videos coming out soon.